about the Mako girls.
Okay, cool. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mimi.
I'm Anai.
Yo, it's Keena.
And my crew comes in and we're turning up the crowd. The neighbors at the door 'cause the music's getting loud. We can party all night, dancing in the spotlight. And I'm gonna show my friends how to have a good time. And we're the Mako girls.
We're a girl group based out of the ATL. We are sisters, and we've been doing music for about 8 years.
We sing, dance, rap, and we make pop and R&B music. We are also content creators as well, entrepreneurs. Our list can go on.
Wow, man! Look! I got my co-host with me, B. Lou, man. You like that intro? How they just came in, just harmonizing like that?
Hey, look! You can tell they've been together for a minute because there was no breaks.
None at all.
Right.
None at all.
Right.
It sounded so good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So just real quick, how'd you ladies get together? I mean, because today you don't see many R&B group or groups. Period. Everybody's doing their thing solo. So how'd y'all girls link up?
Well, we're sisters, so we wanted to do this since we were like 10, 12, 14, maybe a little bit before that.
It started out dancing and then like dancing for like parties, talent shows, and then we saw the Mouse Behavior documentary. We saw how they were traveling around the world, performing and doing what they love. We were like, oh my gosh, we want to do that. We want to share our talents as well. So we
honestly didn't even know we had the talent, to be honest. Like the singing, we had found vocal coaches and got consultations to see what our abilities were because we just was making up dances. And then it grew to us, we can actually sing. And then it went to us writing our own music. And that love for it just grew as we got older because, of course, when you're younger, you want to do other stuff. You want to play, have a good time. But we still stuck through it all and, like, wanted to do this. So it was a long journey getting started, but we definitely was in it for the long run.
That's dope. So your ladies still in school?
Yes, this is Mimi. I'm in college.
This is Anai. I'm about to start college.
And this is Keena. I graduated from college.
Hey,
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So just real quick, because I actually, shout out to your manager, Mike. Mike is your manager, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I linked up with Mike through the Heat DJ Coalition conference call back in the fall. And he played this song that was out at that particular time. I was like, yo, that joint is hot. So I linked up with him. and of course, here we are today. But just real quick, because I think we have a lot of local artists in the area, local artists all over, independent artists trying to, get out there and trying to find platforms and ways to get their music out there. Just talk about the importance of networking and taking advantage of different platforms. Like you've been in magazines and on several different radio stations as well, making your rounds. So talk about that real quick.
Right. I think the networking, first of all, is a lot of the times how people get in the door. So we had to learn that growing up. We used to not want to go and talk to people because, it's kind of awkward. But that connection, that first impression when you do network with people and just meeting them, introducing yourself is really what sticks and what gets you those opportunities, building that relationship, staying in contact with them, whether it's liking a post, commenting. That definitely helps in the long run when you're building a relationship with a magazine, radio stations, or anything like that.
Especially when networking with other artists, because you also get to do different collabs. Some artists might be like, hey, I'm having a show out here. I want to reach out and let you know, hey, they're doing another show, because there'll be certain shows that we can't possibly do, but we know a person that could attend that show and do it the best that they could.
So we'll give them the opportunity if we can't make it. So those connections that you make when you're networking is everything. And it helps also with your process just when it comes to writing. When you're releasing music, people want to be down and support. So when you're networking, it's important when you're in this industry. Whether it's awkward or not, you got to make it in there. Find your way with networking because everybody's way is different. And it'll definitely pay off.
Yeah, definitely. And one thing I got to say about Mike is very professional. He keeps his word, which in this industry, you've probably seen already that's not the case in a lot of instances,
Right. Yeah. Yes.
So, again, like you said, like you ladies said, networking. And then also with that is, keeping your word and being true to your word. I think that's the biggest thing for me, and integrity, having that as well.
Right.
Yeah. So, real quick, who are some of the influences for you ladies coming up? And then also, you were talking about collaborations. If you could collaborate with anybody, who would it be?
Oh, so I know for some of our influences coming up, definitely mindless behavior was like the number one person, like people for us, but it was also TLC, but with the message that's within their music. Like you can listen to their music now to this day, and even it'll still be with like it just released, like it just came out last year. But TLC is one of them. Katy Perry, we had Aaliyah. Some other artists, even now that we look up to, is Doja Cat. We love the group BTS. We love Melanie Martinez,
Chloe and Halle. Yeah, those staples, like and I was saying, TLC. Those people are the ones we looked up to. We used to sing in Vogue, getting started. You know, just watching everybody's development and how they got to where they are, and now. Like, and I was also saying, Doja Cat, Ariana Grande. We always want to mix it up or do an island song with Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, because we are Trinidadian too. And we wanted to put that into our music and collabing with even people outside the box who you wouldn't even picture us with, maybe like a Lil Baby or something like. Yeah. We always want to switch it up, make it super exciting and hype. So we're always open to different artists and just collaborating, making something hot.
Yeah, you mentioned TLC, and of course, obviously with the Atlanta connection, but you being a trio, I could see the influence from TLC. You have great personalities, very bubbly, and high energy, which is great. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely can see and hear that coming through. Where you guys are now, where you stand as far as upcoming projects and things that you have laid out for the future?
Right now, we actually are in the process of releasing singles from our new EP that's coming out. We actually have the name for it, and we've been dropping it here and there. So it's called Levels to This. We're super excited about it. We've been working on it for maybe a year, 2 years now. So to release it is finally exciting.
And we're also getting ready to record our music video for our latest single that is out now. It's called Ain't Thinking About You, and we are so excited for that because we've been working really hard, going to rehearsals, training for everything,
training for the whole moment, creating boots today for this shoot. We have more music to come. We're always working, always open for new beats and just creating. And like we said, this year we want to do a lot more collabs and really reaching out to these artists that we probably already have a connection with on social media, but actually reaching out and making something happen or making projects come about.
And we're also doing a 10-city tour coming up in the summer, so we're super excited for that as well, and just more performances because we have been on the backside due to the whole pandemic and everything, but now that it seems like it's slowing down, we're coming back out a little bit more and performing more.
And excited to release some new music, some new beats.